At the Gloucester Museum of History, we love it when we can feature traveling exhibits or temporary exhibits that give guests an opportunity to see and learn something a little bit different. The exhibit we have currently on display features the life and legacy of the Marquis de Lafayette. He comes over and volunteers in the United States Continental Army at age 19. He's initially turned away. The Continental Congress initially says, "We don't need another Frenchman, coming for glory." And Lafayette responds that he's not looking for pay or anything, that he'll serve for free. He eventually becomes aide-de-camp to Washington, to General George Washington, and becomes really an adopted son of Washington. Lafayette's wounded at the Battle of Brandywine, and he becomes very engaged with having the French come in on the side of the Americans. Probably his biggest claim to fame militarily would be during the Yorktown campaign, when he is in the region across the river at Yorktown, very involved in the last major battle of the American Revolution. So this exhibit really, it highlights Lafayette's military service, his service to America, but also digs into his legacy of fighting for human rights. A lot of folks don't know that piece of his life. They know him as the military commander, as the American Revolutionary War hero, but he has a lifelong passion for human rights. He is involved with many emancipation organizations. He is a supporter of women's rights and women's authors. This exhibit looks into that kind of lesser known aspect of his life. Now, there is an interesting Gloucester connection to Lafayette. The American Friends of Lafayette, which was created in 1932, its co-founder, Stuart Wells Jackson, who originally was from New Jersey, actually retired to Gloucester. Jackson is very involved in the community here. He actually raises a lot of money for the Gloucester Library. While doing this, he's still continuing to research about Lafayette. So there is a Gloucester connection to Stuart Wells Jackson. We have a portrait of Stuart Wells Jackson, which usually is on display at the Gloucester Public Library in their Virginia room. However, the library was very gracious and allowed us to have the portrait here on loan. This traveling exhibit will be on display through the summer, so definitely come out and check it out.